G'day Carsten, it's Jace here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. Like I said to you yesterday, I'll give you a quick video of the Nissan Pathfinder, just going over a little bit more in depth, showing you all the features and things it comes with, as well as the condition, so you can flick it on towards your son. So I'll get started for you. Down here, obviously got your automatic gearbox. Click it in reverse. Comes up on the screen there with your reversing camera, and obviously you can hear the sensors in the background, so it's a good handy thing if you're not too good at parking. Cup holders and then your two keys. So it's remoteless with the push button start, as you can see just there. Here's your four-wheel drive options, so you get your two-wheel drive, your auto, so that classes as your four-wheel drive, and then if you click it across, it will actually lock the rear diff, so that way you can go four-wheel driving on the sands and things like that. And then you just click it back over to two-wheel drive and away it goes. So nothing will actually engage until you do start driving. But I'll show you in the box here, so you got a little compartment to store your coins or wallet and things, and then in here you got your center console box, so you got your AV, so you got your 12-volt power source, your AV ports, as well as a USB connection just down there. Moving over to the unit now, so you get dual climate control with this car. If you're anything like me and my partner, I like to be hot, she likes to be cold. This thing saves the argument at the end of the day. So it's pretty simple to use. Right hand side controls the driver side, the left hand side controls the passenger temp. Fan speed's just there in the middle, and then as well as the air kind of modes you want to select throughout the car. So moving up, you get with your head unit, your USB, AUX and FM AM radio, but also get your Bluetooth connectivity. That way you can make your inbound, outbound phone calls while driving and not have the risk of getting caught by the cops, but actually keeping your eyes on the road and staying safe. So it's a good feature to have there. So obviously you've got your display up the top here, and you can flick through all your status and your settings and things like that. Even got a little thing here for fuel economy, letting you know your average fuel economy, just there. All your audio displays, button beeps, things like that. But if you move over here to the right hand side now, so on the steering wheel, you get your multifunction steering wheel. Left hand side gives you your Bluetooth options as well as your source and volume. And here, this little button on the side here, that controls your trip gauge just there in the middle. So you can flick through and let you know your average driving, terrain, and things like that. This little button here lets you flick between your tracks and things, just there, as you can see. And then you can see it shows you your tyre pressure, how much strains on the front and rear wheel tyres when driving, on full driving. It's even got the driving guidelines, so when you're driving on the road, it lets you know if you're going in and out of the lanes, average fuel economy, all those sorts of features you get with it. And then on the right hand side, really easy to use cruise control. So click it in and away you go. Left hand side is windscreen wipers, right hand side your indicator and your lights. Down the bottom here, you get a little button called tow mode. So basically when you are towing, it has a little mode for it. To be honest with you, I don't know what that would actually do for the car. I guess it would just maybe keep it in a lower gear and at a higher rev if you're towing uphill and stuff like that. And we'll be able to adjust to it in case that does happen. And then you've got your traction control as well as your mirrors down there. And your central locking and window selections there. Another necessity, sunnies holder. Can't go wrong with that. Need to have your sunnies. And another cool part I like about these cars is it's got the extended visor here. So if you're a passenger, there's always that cheeky bit of sunlight that squeezes through the gap. You got that one there in case it happens. 5-star NCAP safety rating, airbags fitted throughout the car and in the back as well. And it goes to the far back, considering you got the 7 seats too. But other than that, I'll jump out and show you around the rest of the vehicle. I'll get Neil to show you the interior as well. Car was originally an ex-company car from it was a vet fleet clinic place. They've serviced it every 10,000 Ks, which is good. And the condition's actually in really nice shape that you would have seen yesterday as well. So I'll pop the bonnet and we'll look around the car. Underneath here, obviously you've got your strong V6 engine. Fuel economy is still pretty good with this. You're sitting around 8 to 10 litres per 100 Ks. It does depend on how you drive. But the one good thing about us here at Adelaide Vehicle Centre, like I mentioned to you yesterday, is we have a written structural guarantee. So we structurally guarantee all our vehicles that they've never been in an accident that could affect the structural integrity of the car. First things we look for, especially when we get a lot of cars through, we have a look at the nuts and bolts underneath the bonnet here, as well as inside the doors and along within the engine bay. If there's any sign of tool wear or paint missing off it, it gives us an indication that the bonnet's been taken off, and that's how we know it's been in an accident, because they've actually had to work on the motor. So, but running around the rest of the vehicle here, obviously being up Roxby downways, coming back and forth, good having this heavy duty bull bar here, in case you see a couple of roos out there, and also your LED spotlight, just there, the light bar just there. So a good thing on the road at night time for the roads. Condition around the vehicle is actually really good. So there's a few little stone chips marks just here. That looks like it's already been touched up. Just there. Got to expect it. With the kilometres on the car, I believe it would have done some highway driving. But coming around the rest of the vehicle now, looking down the line of the car, it's no dents from what I can see, which is good. So it's really good shape down here on the passenger side. Running around the back here now. So obviously you've got your heavy duty tow bar and all your sensors are still intact, which is good. Condition, really actually not bad. A few little scratch marks just up here, but if you pop the bonnet, you generally see a lot of scratch marks and scuff marks here, being especially with the company car, but there's really good there. Got your 7 seats, and the one thing I like about the Pathfinder is the aircon runs all the way through the back as well. So it's quite handy to have to occupy for people who do need to sit in the back. And as you can see, they just simply fold down like you just seen then, just down there. Underneath here, comes with even got a little compressor kit there, so in case you get a flat tyre you can pump it up. First aid kit, and a couple little things under here as well. 12 volt power source just there, so you can hook up some things to, maybe a fridge or something like that. But I'll shut the rest of this now. Running around the rest of the car, having a look down the driver's side. Like I said, it's in really good shape. There's no dents from what I can see at all, not even a minor pin dent, which is quite unique. We're coming down the rest of it here. One thing I noticed just here as well, got a bit of a scratch mark here that does look like it's been touched up. A couple of little stone chip marks there. Tyres are pretty decent. The rear ones need to be replaced, I believe. But still got a minimal amount of tread. You've got 5,000 to 10,000 Ks left on them, but in that time will need to get replaced. Other than that, a good thing about the Pathfinders is they're built with a side intrusion bar. So what that is, in case of a side-on impact or a side intrusion, what it does is it takes the force of the accident, keeping you and all the occupants inside safe. So it's just the bar going along the doors and things of the car just here. So in case of that T-bone, it will take the force of the accident. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully it gives you a better description of what the vehicle is actually in and all the features it comes with. Other than that, I look forward to talking to you soon and grabbing some details down of your Navara. Thank you.